Good morning to everyone. I see that everyone is able to come in for our meeting today. Our secretary, Ms. Viviana, our CFO, Ms. Fahira, our human resources manager, Ms. Stephanie, and our general manager, Ms. Johanna. Thank you all for coming. So I think it's time to get started because we have a lot to go through today. So, Ms. Sufiana, as our secretary, can you please take the minute today because and tell us what our agenda for today?
Hello and good morning, everyone. Today is our first meeting this year, and our agenda for today, we are going to discuss the recent issues that happen in our company, which are related to racial diversity. We will discuss the solution to these issues so we can improve our company, management, and reputation. Then we will discuss example ways to further strengthen multi-ethnic relation among our workers that each one of us need to come up with an ideas. Everything that I explained now, also I already put it in the meeting notice. Without further delay, I leave it to our Human Resource Deputy, Stephanie Lau, to tell us furthermore about the issues.
Following the viral TikTok video of Bonya employee, netizens have brought up the issue of lack of diversity in the workplace and criticized Bonya for supposedly not hiring a diverse range of races. In response to this matter, we have issued a statement to clear any misconception it has given about us as a company. However, netizens are still not satisfied that Bonya is addressing this serious issue. Therefore, in this meeting, I would like to discuss among us and come out with the solution so that we can fix this situation as soon as possible. But before we proceed, I realized that racial diversity play an important role in success in the business. So, the opportunity for a business is endless if we remove barriers around race and open the gates for understanding perspective, mindset, and knowledge. So now, does anyone have any suggestion that can help the company to come out with the best way to have more racially and culturally diverse workforce?
Excuse me, Stephanie. I would like to share my idea. Can I?
Yes.
So based on our issue right now, I would like to suggest a solution that is regarding our company matter. As we know, people start to talk about our company because most of our promoters are from Chinese people. They claim that our company is racist since we only have Mandarin speaker, and for them, this country is built based on racism, and that's why we only focus on Mandarin speaker. As a person who is in charge as Chief Marketing Officer, my first solution for promotion issue is to use two different language while doing strategy for marketing. The language that will be used are Malay and English. Why so? This is because majority of people in our country use these two languages to communicate with others. We can consider Malay and English as our country main language. So far, whenever we go anywhere, people always used to speak in English and Malay to ask something or even to talk with the other. The reason to use two languages is to give our customer the option to understand our promotion that we offer using their own preferred language. With this solution, we also can maximize our marketing audience target since people can understand more and be attracted to our product. My idea is when we make a poster or launch an ad, we use these two languages so that they can understand what is going on and notice our promotion about new production that will be launched. Besides that, to promote our product while doing live promotion, it might be difficult to find people that are mastering more than three languages, which are Malay, English, Mandarin at the same time. So my suggestion for this problem is to make 3 sections of live promotion with 3 different languages. We will do a live promotion once per week, but 3 times. For example, Section 1 use Mandarin speaker Then section 2 use Malay speakers, and last section there will be held by English speaker. Our company will give a notice about these three sections so that our customer can be alert and choose to join which section that they prefer with their preferred language. That's all from me.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Fahira. I think it's such a great idea. So anyone else would like to share their point?
Miss Fahira, in my opinion, we should include Mandarin in the poster or banner that promoted the product. This is because Chinese is one of the majority communities in Malaysia. Therefore, I believe that if we include Mandarin into our poster or banner, we could attract more Chinese people to buy our product even more. Moreover, some of Chinese in Malaysia was not really fluent in Malay or English. So I think we need to reconsider to put Mandarin for the promotion. That's all.
Miss Johanna, I understand your point, but the reason why I prefer only to use two language when doing a poster or banner is because it might seem too crowded. When there are too much information in the poster, it makes the poster look boring or people might be uninterested to read. Most people right now prefer the simple one rather than the crowded one. People might feel lazy to read because the sentence look too long when we compile three different languages in the same poster. That's why my second idea is to do live promotion with three sections using different language which is Malay, English, and Chinese. It is because we consider Chinese people are one of the majority in the Malaysia. That's all.
As a human manager, I believe that mix up the team can remove the barrier around races. Understanding and drawing inspiration from various viewpoints, experience, value, and culture is crucial to diversity. Team will be more creative if they can access a vast talent pool, allowing for improved viewpoint. Invite someone from different gender, ethnic background, and different age to offer their inputs on a project or initiative. Job shadowing is a common way to do this. The benefits of diverse team on creativity and invention have been extensively discussed. Experience with various viewpoints are valuable because they can stimulate original thoughts and new connection between ideas. That is my suggestion.
Everyone agree with her?
Miss Stephanie, I kind of disagree with your solution. As far as I saw, a lot of groups that team up with the same races in the group would come out with the best cooperation and result instead of mixed up group. This because people with the same races communicate really well among themselves as they speak same language. Meanwhile, mixed up team would lead to miscommunication among group members that will affect the final result of their performance. I think we should put the same races together at one team.
As I mentioned before, diverse team bring together individual different perspective, as people from varied background may approach problem solving in unique ways. So this can lead to the development of more innovative product and service.
Thank you, both of you. Let us hear from Ms. Viviana.
Okay, from my point of view, we can employ people from different races. So our workers, since our workers now majority Malay and Chinese, we need to give a opportunity or give a prior to other races to work with us. But depending on their ability, like educational background, experience of work, and so on. Since we experience a shortage of minor races workers like Iban, Bidayu, and more, this will help us more to know about them, especially their culture, because some people have different ways to work.
Anyone else?
Miss Viviana, I think we need to prior the customer races that mostly bought the product. We should hire the employee that are same races with them. Well, It depends on the place, so that the customer can chat comfortably with the assistant of the employee as they speak the same mother tongue.
I know what is your concern, Miss Johanna, but if we keep doing this, the way you suggest, we will never improve and we will still lack of racial diversity.
Okay. So I will reconsider all of your points from you guys later. But now I assume that we need to move to our next agenda, which is ways to build up multi-ethnic relations. Let's me begin first. I think in my point of view, celebrating cultural events at work is a great approach to improve relationship among coworkers from various background and ethnic. Because I think it has to do with acknowledgement and inclusivity. By acknowledging and celebrating cultural events like Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Hari Raya, and so on at the workplace sends a clear message that it values and respects the diversity of the employees. Plus, for me, recognizing cultural celebration demonstrates an understanding and appreciation for the varied backgrounds and tradition within the workforce. And also, I believe that cultural celebration create a sense of belonging among employees. When individuals see their cultural practices acknowledged and respected, it is contribute to a positive work environment where everyone feels included and valued. And lastly, I think it also enhances communication when celebration from different cultures provide an ideal setting for open interaction, workers might be more comfortable discussing parts of their company culture. So this which could lead to discussion about topics not related to work. So our colleague and friendship connection may become stronger as a result of this. I think that's all from my point of view. Any of you guys want to share your point?
Okay, from my point of view, we should do mentoring session among the employee. If we establish a mentoring program for the entire organization, it can help foster the development of an inclusive culture where individuals are accepting other perspective and knowledge. Mentoring will help create a high potential leader which benefit the organization as a whole. Additionally, they offer real assistance for the development and ongoing learning culture, creating inclusive, diverse setting that promote productive teamwork.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Viviana. Anyone else would like to share their points? Miss Fahira, yeah?
So here is my idea. My idea is, I think our company should hold a vacation to celebrate Family Day among the worker. This could help to strengthen the workers' relationship since the worker will do a lot of activity together. While doing an activity, the CEO can divide the worker into groups that are mixed with other races and gender so that they will work together. This also can help them to build teamwork among them. This is how it helps to strengthen workers' relationship. Family Day can be held at least once per year, or if we reach our market target sales, the company should be considered to do twice per year as a gift for workers' hard work. That is my idea.
Yeah, Miss Stephanie?
In my opinion, offer for an assistant is one of the way to strengthen the workers' relationships. Taking the burden off of a co-worker when they are struggling to complete a project is a great way to build a relationship. For example, they can provide support to each other at work. It's important for inspiring teamwork and creating a healthy work environment. Other than that, joining on a project or work task so they will have more opportunity to get to know them well. How about the rest?
Well, my opinion is we should do briefing. Briefing is a meeting for giving information, or instruction. Briefing usually managed by the supervisor, manager, or deputies. Some of the companies or store would conduct briefing before they start working or open a store. As we all know, briefing focus on what to achieve that day. This can be encouragement for the employee to work together to reach the goals. Furthermore, after the information given, the employee can do light exercises before they start working to invigorate their mind and body. All of the employee can take place to lead the exercises every day. By doing this, the employee would become more closer toward each other.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Yuhana. I think it's time to conclude our meeting. But before that, thank you everyone for all the great sharing and ideas. I'm glad that you guys able to share your points and your point of view and everything. So let me summarize all the points from the three of our management team. First recommendation from Miss Viviana about diverse hiring. I think she emphasized the importance of employing individuals from different races, advocating for inclusive recruitment practices to create a workforce that reflects a variety of racial backgrounds. It's such a great idea. And then the second one is Miss Fahira recommendation about language inclusivity. So I think she suggests that promoting the use of two languages within the company, recognizing linguistic diversity as a means to create an inclusive environment that accommodates employees from various cultural backgrounds. The third one is Miss Stephanie recommendation about team diversity. She also proposed that mixing up teams, a strategy that can promote collaboration and understanding among employees from different racial backgrounds, fostering a more integrated and cohesive work environment. So I can conclude that the recommendation provided by Ms. Viviana, Ms. Fahira, and Ms. Stephanie offer diverse approaches to addressing racial diversity in a company. I think after all the point that I have heard, I believe that Ms. Viviana's recommendation for diverse hiring practices come out as the best approaches for promoting racial diversity in our company. Hence, our company can embrace a wider range of ideas, experiences, and skills by purposefully recruiting individuals from diverse racial origins. So this will ultimately contribute to a more dynamic and fair workplace. Because by tackling the problem at its source, this strategy makes sure that this company is inclusive of and representative of individuals from a range of racial backgrounds. And I think that's all for the summarize. And I hope you guys gain something from our meeting. And I hope you guys agree with my decision. Thank you, everyone.